Hey everyone, and welcome to the Modicare channel. Today, we're going to tackle a really useful English idiom, especially for when the weather gets a little unpredictable. We're talking about a cold snap.
You know that feeling, right? You're outside, it's a perfectly nice day, and then, oosh, all of a sudden, it's freezing. You're shivering and wondering what on earth just happened. Well, that exact experience, there's an idiom for that.
All right, so let's break it down. What does a cold snap actually mean? Let's get into the definition so you can start using it like a native speaker.
Okay, so the official meaning is a short period of time when the weather suddenly gets really cold. The keywords you've got to remember here are short and suddenly. It's not just winter, it's that quick, unexpected blast of cold. That's what makes it a snap.
So let's nail down the specifics. 3 things to keep in mind. First, it's short. We're talking a few days, maybe a week, not a whole season. Second, it has to be sudden, a real surprise. And third, and this is super important, it's not the same as winter. Think of it more like an interruption, like a little blast of winter that shows up uninvited in the middle of fall or spring.
All right, theory is great, but let's see how this works in the real world. Let's take an example. Imagine you're a farmer. You know, someone whose entire livelihood depends on the weather. Okay, so in Indonesian, you might say something like this. Petani khawatir tanaman mereka rusak karena datangnya cuaca dingin mendadak. You can really hear the worry in that, right? That fear of a sudden frost that could ruin everything. Now, let's translate that to English. It becomes, farmers were worried their crops might be damaged by the cold snap. See that? The whole idea of datangnya cuaca dingin mendadak gets packed into this one neat little phrase, the cold snap. It's just so much shorter and more direct, isn't it? So yeah, that's the direct link. When you think cuaca dingin mendadak, you can just swap in the cold snap. Honestly, learning little switches like this is one of the fastest ways to make your English sound way more natural. Okay, let's try another one. This time, something a bit more personal. Something I'm sure we've all experienced. You know, when you leave the house without a jacket and then totally regret it an hour later.
In Indonesian, you might explain that by saying, kami harus mengenakan jaket karena ada cuaca dingin singkat minggu ini. And in English, so much simpler. You just say, we had to wear jackets because of the cold snap this week. Boom. Done. It's just efficient. It perfectly gets that idea across of a quick, surprising chill.
So there it is again. That phrase, cuaca dingin singkat, just becomes the cold snap. It's such a simple trade, but man, it makes a huge difference in how you sound in a normal conversation.
All right, so we've got the definition down. We've seen a couple of great examples. Now it's time to make this idiom your own. Let's get you ready to use it.
So when do you actually use this? Think of it like a simple checklist. Step 1. You notice the temperature has dropped, like a lot. Step 2. You know it's not going to last forever. It's just a short thing. If both of those are true, then step 3. You can say it. Wow, it's a cold snap.
Okay, so now I'm turning it over to you. Try to think back. When was the last time you experienced a sudden drop in temperature? How could you build a sentence around that using a cold snap? Go on, give it a try. Actually using it is the only way it's really going to stick in your brain. And there you have it. That's the idiom, a cold snap, all wrapped up. I really hope you feel a little more confident about using this one now. It's a great one to have in your back pocket. Thanks so much for watching the Motorcar channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.